Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 with Super Horatio. I'm JC Proton, and we are playing in this enormous ovoid galaxy. Starting turn 66 of, and this is episode 12 in this Let's Play series. This is my second Let's Play series that I'm posting online. We're coming off this stunning victory at Matarka where we beat the odds, and it looks like we have a visitor. The Unfallen, with a Curiosity expedition power of 3, have arrived at Matarka. Their home system's way over here. So I'm not really concerned. I would actually be cool with having peace with them. In fact, I'll be cool with having peace with everybody except these two, since they've been aggressive towards me. And of course the Cravers can't be, because they're Eternal War characteristic. I mean, unless they have pacifists in their Senate, or maybe that's the leading party in their Senate, which I guess they're an autocracy, so they have to choose pacifism, which, yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, we won't have peace with them. But aside from them, I'd be cool with peace with just about everybody. However, that's Expedition Power 3. And we've got a couple of curiosities here that I kind of want to be the one who's doing the exploring of these two. So I think we should try to slow him down instead of proceeding to Matarka. Let's have this guy stop here and blockade, and that'll stop his progress. He's movement speed 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But my ships are at 25% faster than the normal speed. So probably, I'm guessing he's probably not got scavenged ram scoop drives. So his 6 is more like this far instead of this far, which means it would be one move and then a second move and he'll get stopped, which will buy us a little time. And then between these two locations where those curiosities are, this is closer. So let's make sure we send this scout. Where was he? Here. He was going here. We'll send him here first. It's 2 there, 2 there. So we'll do that. We'll get him here first. And okay, so he'll be here next turn. And I think this guy will be here by then. And then the following turn, we'll be scouting this one, and he will be trapped here. This guy will be trapped here. So that should buy us the time we need to get those explored before he gets a shot at them. Assuming he goes that direction, who knows? He may go down here. Okay, cool. My success here is inspired me to, since these guys are already aggressive towards me, I might as well crowd them a little bit on my outposts. And we're going to need some resources. We're going to need some adamantium. We're going to need more antimatter. So let's work on that. We're going to have outlying systems. Now those systems being that far out, it's a stretch. We're going to have to put garrison fleets on them to defend those. So that's going to be a thing. So what I'm going to do, this one's going to go here. That one appears to be about 4 away, a little bit less. Yeah, 3.5 away. And this one is 4. So what I did, off camera, I went ahead and queued up a couple of fast outposts here out of AB. So one of those I plan on sending over here to Corana, and the other I'm going to send down to Nalin. And we're going to also have to build fleets to support those. We'll get to that. But first I'm going to go ahead and send this one over to Kraz. Want him first. He has this Gossamer resource, which we are going to be using as our level 3 modernization. We're going to be using the Eden Incense that we have and the Gossamer because we have good production. We have lots of deposits of both of those. So basically I use whatever I have, regardless if I like the the stats it gives. I use what I have. Tactical expertise. Okay, so let's update our battle tactics. Repair and recover. 30% health recovered at the end of the battle on your ships. All your ships. Okay, so I'm going to use that. That's a medium range for the most part. It's basically the same characteristics as take trophies as far as range characteristics. So I like to have a long, a medium, and a short range battle tactic options. So repair and recover I'm going to use instead of take trophies now. So that becomes my medium range battle card. Tactic card, whatever you want to call that. Confirm changes for free. Now it'll be another 20 turns until I can do that for free without paying influence. Speaking of influence, how far are we from 50? We're at 44 population. So once we hit 50, we start producing at least an extra 100 influence per turn. So then we'll quickly be rolling in it. Pops gained. All good. Outpost AE doesn't have a strategic resource. Impervious bunkers. Okay, off camera I went ahead and queued those up as well. These give an extra 150 defense. And because I just discovered SimCamp last turn, that would be an extra, at this point, 20 industry, but then this adds another 15, that adds another 25, and we're researching this one here, which will give this structure, gives another 25. So that's another 25 industry. So that'll be that'll add up to be significant. Improved uniform shielding. I was looking at this. So if I implement these, let's see, defense, okay. This is the current shield that I have. 850 shield capacity, 240 defense, and 45 hit points. This is the one I discovered last turn. I think, yeah, it was last turn. So if I put this in, it would look like this. You'll see this changes and this changes. Right? More shield and a little bit more absorption. If I went with the one that costs 2 Hyperium instead of 1 Hyperium, then it goes to this. 1200 shield and 81% absorption. So, a definite improvement. So that is a tempting thing to do as an upgrade. Not 100% sure that I want to, in that I like to have my small ships. I like to have the small ships cost no resources, no strategic resources. So I like these guys to cost no strategic resources, and these the same. Um, I like to make them cheap. They're expendable, and they're not going to be relevant in the game. Like once mediums come out, then these guys are pretty much junk, and I find that I usually regret having spent strategic resources on ships that easily become obsolete, and so they kind of end up turning into cannon fodder. So I would rather just have them be cheap and expendable, and yeah, so I end up usually not using the shields on small ships. I'll use it on my mediums. My mediums are much more valuable, much more prized. Um, I try to make them more survivable, but the small ships, they just get overwhelmed, and I just end up losing them. So I'd rather just crank out, have the option of cranking out lots and lots and lots of small ships that don't cost any strategic resources, knowing that I'm going to be burning through them and they're going to get destroyed. So I use the battle tactics set, um, and don't use these on the small ships, but I will use them on the mediums. So those are my thoughts there. Let's go ahead and throw probes out in a way that we're just making sure that there's no outlying stuff here. So if that one goes there, probably that's good enough. Probably do one more over here, and then I'll be satisfied, and I'll head back that way, I guess. So his turn is done. So I could do that. How many movement is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and move. I'll just do the move and then I'll shoot probes. Hello. Okay. Well, some of the probes I would have sent. That's funny. I said, well, the way the unpolitic. Well, that's funny. It's funny to me anyway. Cool. So he's basically out of movement. And moving over here, if I go over there next turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. probably end up going over there next turn. So his move is done. These guys are not attacking. Do not want to pick a fight with Unfallen. Okay. Knowing that in, let's see, 44, I need 6 more Super Horatios. I'll get 1 next turn. I'll probably have 50 within about 3 turns. 3, maybe 4 turns. And then I'll start cranking out lots of influence. I'll be able to start doing things like peace treaties, right? Let's see how these guys are feeling about peace now.
Yeah? Why are you knocking around?
Huh, I can force peace. That's right, because I have pacifists leading in my Senate. That's funny. Okay, so what would you want? Okay, what if I gave you 10 red saying? Okay, so, and nothing else. There's no scrolling over here. So this is tricky. On this screen, it's very tricky because this is a very short window. And it will totally look like this is all that they're asking you. It's very important you scroll your mouse wheel in here and take a look and see if there are other terms. They may have 5, 10, 15 other things listed here. It's ridiculous how much sometimes they ask in exchange for for a treaty or a trade or whatever. So make sure you always scroll your mouse wheel over here on the My Contribution section. Okay, so seems like they're still pretty happy with the idea of peace. Riftborn were also cool with it
Some
before.
things in this cosmos we have come to understand. You are not one of them. What do you want?
Okay, so they're still leaning towards peace as well. They're both kind of going up in price. Let's see where Unfallen land on that.
The Unfallen greet you in the hopes that your goal is greater harmony.
He's going to say, well... No. Eden Incense 200. Come on, man. Not for 20, huh? Okay. He wants a lot. He wants a lot for peace. Okay. Okay.
There are times when the church must act in its own best interests.
So there's a little minus right here for peace. They're not very interested. Here's an example of the scroller wheel thing I was talking about right here. They want a whole bunch. They want...
All right. I see.
That would be the most I would possibly consider. And that's not even in the cards, man. So, yeah, we're not going to have peace with them. Lumiris. Anyway, I'll do the rest of that off camera. Okay, so everybody move, do your thing. This guy arrived up here. Okay, so these are the top constellations up here. So there's nothing out here. I'm definitely not sending probes out there. I could go kind of parallel to this constellation. One movement left? Yeah, I'm not exploring anything over here with one movement left. I need to be able to fly away in case the pirate comes popping out. Okay, you're done for the turn. You are not attacking. Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 movement left. I can send out 2 probes. Send 1 there. You'll still make that one next turn, and then I'll send out a bunch more probes when I get out there. I'll have I'll be 5 of 5 over here. Okay, so that's good. We are done with movements, done with everything. We will advance the turn, and let's watch and see how this. Let's see where this guy, this interloper, let's see where he goes. We'll send these guys here for now. Where's he going? Where are you going, buddy? Oh, okay. Apparently there's wormhole tech that he has that I don't have. And he went there. Well, I guess that ruined my plan of... Okay, but that means that there's probably wormholes here. So he'll get there, but... This guy's still going to get here in time, I think. So, haha, remnants. Cool. Nothing happens. Okay, so that finished and it failed. I got a Horatio and a Calgaros. Haha, here we go. Splice Horatio. This will give a +2 food and a +1 approval on our main population. So this will go to a +6 and +1 approval. Cool. So on our empire right now, here's where we're at for approval, and here. Splice. Now we're here. Looks like mostly happier, and that's a little bit higher as well. So that was a good move in the right direction. Next will be, looks like Calgeros to splice, and they will be a significant increase, +3 approval per pop. So then this will be at +4 per pop approval. So that's going to turn things around for us with our approval issues. Definitely gonna help things out. All right. Couple more frigates built. Electromagnetic shield. So that'll be put into the queues for build queues. Price increases, okay. Really? Are you sieging? It's incidental. This is a very small amount. Probably should have sent that over here instead. My bad. Okay, if there's another constellation, where would it be? It will be probably all the way over here. Probably out of reach, but if I don't look, I'll never see it. How many curiosities here? 2. Okay. I'll send out all my probes. Just kind of match it up with the same trajectory as the galaxy. Just to make sure there's nothing lurking over here. Don't want it to escape my notice. He's full of movement. seems like a good time to make do some exploring and then get ready to run. 2 atmospheric ones. Feels piratey to me. Get ready to run, get ready to run, get ready to run. Okay, we're okay. Okay. It's been a while since we had pirates popping out. I feel like it's kind of like blackjack, where the deck is stacked against you. I feel like that. Yeah, I know it's actually random. It's completely in my head. Okay. We'll head back in this direction. So, remnants. Accept or refuse. Remember seeing a population coming over here. Looks like Tickanon. That dude came from like way down in here somewhere, and he made it all the way through the Unfallen constellation, all those systems, while they're at war with me, and he never got attacked. What are the odds? Okay, well, hey, you are the winner, man. When he arrives on our system, we'll give him a free chance to buy lottery tickets, right? Because he seems to have the luck. Okay. Back to the remnants. Remnants are great. Remnants are a good population to have. They splice into. I know there's industry involved. I don't remember exactly what else. Maybe it's dust. I forget. So they would be going to AE, and I would get up to 2 of them. So one of the tricks that you do here, you know me, I'm all about the tricks. You want to make the maximum amount of population slots available on your planets when you do this, to try to make sure you get, all of them, that they don't cap out at a lower number. So if I do this temporarily, then I can have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. Wouldn't matter. I won't hit any kind of penalty area here. So hopefully I'll get all 2. I want all 2 of them. I want them both. Yeah. So let's do this. We'll accept. Hey, and it boosts our ecologist faction for 10 turns. Let's see, we're at 67, which would be 77. So that actually won't matter for the election that happens after turn 80, before 81. But let's go ahead and accept. Go to AE. Where did they go? They came in here. Okay. See what I mean? Okay, cool. So we'll have one stay. See, those guys go over there. These guys come back here. Actually, and one of them will go somewhere that's not here. AE. The initial spread, I wanted to be somewhere close where I can further forward, probably here. AC, he's pretty happy. He's got some capacity. Okay, so you go over to AC. Cool. Okay, so this completed, and I got nothing. It happens. It's not really a big deal either way. Sisters of Mercy are now cordial with me. Where are they? I should probably be praising over here, huh? here. Oh yeah, I'm not getting those. And you know what? I don't really want to get those. I don't want to make him mad at me. I would rather have peace with him. Especially if I somehow luck out and get this minor faction trait for assimilating them. I definitely want a lot of peace then. Minus 5% system improvement cost on industry per empire at peace. Dude, I will be the peacemaker. Peacemaker. Anyway. Let's see. Let's find out, man. I've been curious about this. Is this Void Stone? Or is this something else? 0 movement left. I'm risking it. I hope it's not a pirate. I hope it's not a pirate. It's not Voidstone, because it would have shown up right there. What is it is? Okay, so turns out that's probably not going to be Voidstone, and this one's probably not either. Which means I was thinking maybe we're going to be colonizing these systems, and the answer is yeah, no. If there's no resources, I'm not colonizing them. That's not how I roll, man. No resources, no colony. That's at least in the early game, man. In the early game, nope. Okay, so with these, I'm just doing this. I'm just queuing this stuff up. Boom, 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 boom. Just roll right through these. I queue these up after my sim camp. And then I add more and more and more defense. And all of those will stack in additional industry because they're additional defenders. Also builds your military party, but it also will drain your manpower reserves here as you're filling up those defenders on your systems. So it's not like an instantaneous increase, but they do fill over the period of just a few turns. Okay, we're back to AA. Oh, I went ahead and renamed these two systems off camera. Now that I think I'm going to get Matarka, then I went with my usual naming scheme: AA, AB, AC, AD, AE, and then Matarka would be AF, and this is AG and AH. So the naming scheme that I use is the first letter is the constellation. So this is my first constellation, so this is constellation A. All the planets associated with this constellation will be called A. And then the settlement order is the second letter. So this is the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth one, and the colonizing order. And that makes it work in my brain for when I'm clicking through my systems using the arrow keys, it goes in order of where I established the settlement there. And then the dash is, I do a dash if it's on star lanes, and I do a space if it's off star lanes. So I can tell at a glance what systems are on a star lane versus what are remote. Like, so if I'm trying to decide about shuffling population around between systems, I know if they're off lane that it's going to be several extra turns probably for population to get there or be sent from there. And then the numbers, the first number is the number of telluric planets, and the second number is the number of gas planets, just so I can kind of get a feel for how a system's going to perform. Sometimes you'll run into a system that has like 3 or 4 gas planets, and that makes a difference. That makes a difference. Early game, not a lot of population there. Late game, you do have a lot of population there, and they are really high producers. So it's good to know that at a glance. AC, I think I already took the liberty of doing that off camera. No, I didn't. Okay. Got to decide where he's going. So AC has Calcaros, and so does AD and AE. So CDE have them. C, D, and E have Calcaros. And when is the next one coming along? No time soon. And this is coming out of AC. So AC is going to send it here, and then when AE makes one, I'll send it to AB. So that'll be the plan. So AC sends to AA, one Calgaros from the ocean world. You can come over here. No, you won't. That's better. Okay, good, good, good. All right, that's all taken care of. AA and AB. Let's see. All right. We're going to need a fleet over here to defend, especially if I end up colonizing over here at Karana. Then we're going to need two fleets, one for here, one for here. So let's go ahead and get this one built up. This one's partially assembled. Okay, you're going there. These guys, everybody. Let's all go down there. You go down there too. 1, 2, 3 frigates. So we're at 3 out of 5 frigates in a second flotilla. Okay, that's done. That's done. Chameleon Spaces is going to give us this, which we won't be using, but we will be using this, +1 resource generation on all resource deposits. Huge, huge improvement. So that's going to crank this number way up. This number is going to go up as far as the amount of per turn, and these luxury resource deposits will increase. You can see we're kind of short. We're kind of short on titanium, man. We need more. MOAR. More. Okay, this guy had 1 probe left. I think we were going to do... Oh, actually, I don't need to send it now, I don't think. Because that dude has this massive vision radius. He would have gone here, but... we actually see it now, huh? Okay, I could have done this last turn then. Deep breath. Let's hope we don't get attacked. If we do, what is the order in which we want to explore these? Subterranean 1, Life Form 3, Subterranean 2. That could be interesting. Maybe a cool tech. Life Form. And who knows, we may even get a pirate come out here. I'll be trapped because he has it guarded. Okay. I'm just going clicking as fast as possible here. Cool, he didn't attack me. Ionic crystal. Life pods away. Was that Subterranean 2? I think. Yep, and then that was a Subterranean 1. Alright, so next turn, we'll reveal this last ionic crystal. And then maybe come running back up here to see what this is. Ruins 3 on a jungle. And then maybe come over here to Bundus. Ruins 3. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so your move is done. Oh yeah, the outpost. Let's get this going. Let's see, and food will be coming probably from here. I think he has the highest food production. Inhospitable, inhospitable. So the choices are medium desert, 5 population max, 2840, 1860. Okay, so desert versus arid. These cost like 640, and these cost 12 whatever. So I'm going to go with the more expensive one, since most of the food's going to come from support ships anyway, and I have a fleet guarding it, so I'm not worried about having it get sieged or blockaded. Okay, and we're going to change this, so 367 from AC. 468 from AA. This is a lot closer. What I'll do is, after the 3 ships, food ships are en route, then I'll change this to AC. You can see these got established, and they still have food ships on the way. So that'll probably happen here as well. Okay, and that decoy, we'll just add you into the fleet. And we'll do the same with these guys coming in. Alright, I'm going to go and bring this to a close for this recording session. If you didn't check it out, I would suggest checking out the last turn's the previous episode recording. There was a really good fleet battle at Matarka, where I did technical analysis on that and went through the tactics and everything. And it actually went even better than I planned. So, yeah, if you haven't seen it, that would be a thing to maybe check out. You might like what you see there. So, and also on that, if you have ideas about why the firepower got spread out on that battle, you leave some comments on that, probably in that video. I'm hoping to have some discussion there to figure out what happened. So yeah, this will wrap it up for this video recording. Please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.